Good morning, everyone. It is 5 o'clock and it is freezing. -1 outside. And I'm currently on a big defrosting mission. Yeah, very, very chilly. But today, we are milk recording. So, yeah, we need to make sure we get to the farm, get a parlour all fired up. Shouldn't be too bad. It doesn't really affect it that much until it goes like below -4. So yeah, we'll head off now. So Lara is here now for milk recording, but one thing we need to do is get these little sample pots set up. So these flicking up the top, and then flick these two. And then they let a little bit of milk out every time, and you get a sample per cow. So these are all of Lara's sample pots, and each cow will have a little bit of milk, and then they'll each have a barcode which will be scanned, and then we can see whose is what milk. There's Jack milking, and there's Lara getting all the numbers. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3 she is. So she's just writing them all down on there, and then basically they'll all get a little sample out of these pots here. You just pull it off, start add some milk, water, pull it off, and then flick it back on. So that was a sample off that cow, so goes with that one's number, and then Lara writes down the litres. Yeah, the litres that it's done off the milk meter there. How's it go? It's fairly chilled. Leave Jack to it. The main man. So I don't actually know how good any of that footage was, but as you can see, we've got a lot of going. We've got started on the milk recording, especially now we've had the freeze brands done on the cows. It makes it a lot easier identifying who they are. So yeah, I'm just going to get one side of the shed scraped out, and then make them a brew, keep them going, and then hopefully we don't run out of corn, because we're very, very close to running out, so praying we don't. Yeah, if we do, Bobby, you're in big trouble. I am way too good to them. Got them 2 lovely brews. So, they do quite good litres.
I know, I was going to say
yeah. So they're doing 13 litres, 16 litres, 13, 17, 22, 16, which isn't terrible. Yeah, so that's that row. You've already done a row as well there. Scared me then, I was like, oh my god, where's the old one? Leave Lara to it, she knows what she's doing. Get out, you silly things. It's alright, Jack. These few cows have got the right idea, so I'm going to do what I did yesterday and scrape that side of the shed out first. Let the cows out from the front, let them round, and then they'll start eating that. Then these cows, they're having a little munch now before milking, because they're better eating grass, eating silage, having a drink, rather than just being stood there doing nothing. So they'll help to clean this up before I then feed out. So yeah, it just makes quite a lot of sense. So I think that's what I'm going to do from now on in the mornings, definitely, because it gives them the option, the ones that aren't at the front of the queue for for going around for milk, and it gives them the option to just go and have a little bit of something to eat, and that means more milk and so on and so forth. So yeah, so I knew there was one thing that I forgot to do. Just put the flipping scraper tractor under cover. Oh, I can't even open the door on it, so hot water it is. All done, Lara?
Yeah, I just need a tank sample, please.
So I go and get one?
And have a look what was last collected, please.
What, litres?
Yeah.
Thanks, Lara is all finished now. I went a lot quicker than I anticipated it to go. I'm really happy with. I think she was helping Jack a bit, spraying a few cows, speeding the job up. But no, that's gone really well. Trying to figure out this new little camera I've got. It was a bit off centre. Yeah. So I'm going to go feed up now. And we didn't run out of corn, and I think I've got corn coming today. So, Bobby, if you watch this, you've been saved. I never actually explained to you why I milk record and stuff, and what I actually get from it. So milk recording, basically, like I said before, you get like a little sample of each cow, and then those individual samples get tested, and then you get a butter, fat and protein percentage of that cow, which is quite handy. And then you also get a cell count, and then there's other things you can add on which obviously cost a bit more, but things such as Yoni's testing, or testing for like Neospora or Salmonella or things like that. So yeah, it's really important that you do milk record. And then also when I come to drying the cows off, you can see which cows are like more infected than others. So I'm just going to show you really quickly. So I've only done it a couple of times, but I'll just show you now. It's quite good because it all goes onto an app, as does everything. Because apps, technology is key. Right, so here we go. My herd. So I can literally just choose milking herd. I can choose. Oh, where are we? If I just go and choose a cow at random, to, let's just say, this cow. So this cow is in its second lactation. She has 4.18% fat, 2.87 protein, and she has a really low cell count, so that wants to be below 150. Her yield is 27 litres a day. Here we go, this is a bit of a better cow. 4.85 fat, 3.32 protein, 31 litres. The cell count the first time we tested them was really high, but that will have been last year. This year, since she's calved, she's now cell count 20. So I'll basically, you get the idea. But basically, I'll do a few milk recordings before I have to dry them off again, and then make a decision whether it has antibiotic or has just dry cow tubes. So yeah, it's also a way of sort of saving money and being selective with your medications, because obviously it costs more, and then also you don't want to just put medication into an animal that doesn't really need it. So yeah, quite good. And then also with breeding as well, so when I'm choosing what cows have the sexed straws of semen, I can see which cows are doing better butter fats, proteins, you know, I've got good litres and stuff, so that's it's all really important for that. So yeah, I guess that's my little explanation of why I milk record. Bambi's come to say hello again. The morning scratch. Now Nellie's getting jealous. It's actually turned into a lovely morning. I mean, look at this. Look at this sun. Just coming up. So the AI man has just been, and then we lock the cows in it and then serve them. So now I'm just going to unlock them so those can get out and do the same here. Jack, you might as well push it up. Or did you not want to on camera? Yeah, basically we just lock them all up and then walk down the backs of them, and then we can see which ones need serving. Works quite nicely, it's quite easy. Just chuck a bit of corn out if they need to get them to come to the gate. To come to the head yolks if they're sat down. But yeah, it's very, very cold today. Oh, here we go. Let's watch this, see if he does something. He's nervous. Right, so getting this Gator emptied. It's got all the bits and pieces we use when we're carving and rearing the calves. We've just got this pallet box, and we're going to chuck it all in here, and then we can wash it before we need it next year. So then we're just going to build a little something for the back of the Gator. I'll show you in a bit. So what we have here is a little salt spreader Dad bought out of an auction not long ago, in preparation for this cold weather. And we're going to put it on this pallet on the back of the Gator, and then hopefully we've got like a salt spreader that we can just sort of take on and off the Gator and then use that instead. Yeah, so see how we go, but it looks quite old and knackered, so we'll just see if we can get it going and whether it actually works or not. So me and Jack are mucking about, and we took the winch off the front there, we've wired it up, and this I've just asked Dad, this was actually 50 quid in the sale. Right, Jack, go and press the rocker switch for the winch. That's got some. There we go. We can spread some salt. So what else do we need? We need to just wire up the fuels, and then it's got a little bar. Where are we now? It's got a little bar in it there. We're going to try and put it into where the winch sat in there, so I'll just rest that back down. Yeah, could be a business here. The Gator salt spreader held on with some, should we say, cheap wagon straps, and she runs. Yeah, that'll probably be enough for now.
50 quid that.
50 quid. You ready?
Don't do it here, get it out there.
Yeah, I will. It's currently just... Jack!
Around the farm now.
No way. Could you see it going out? Yeah, you can see it, like, throw it out.
Around the farm.
Is it? Look at it. So it does work. We just need to do a bit more modding to the electrics, and then we can go salt spreading with it. Gonna put some proper connections on it because we just sort of like half wired it to it, but yeah. It is a good little piece of kit for 50 quid out of a farm sale, so Dad's pretty chuffed with it. And it means we can just go and quickly do like the lane up to the farm, then that is a winner. So it is going to -4 tonight, and I don't know if you've seen when I've scraped out, all the slurry goes into this reception pit here, but then I have to blow it out and then up and over the top into the tower. So this is quite full, so I'm going to start this up now. Bit of the old trusty easy start. Should do the trick. Probably use too much, but it's cold. Right. This is vintage Massey Ferguson. Oh, you just love to see it. PTO1, rev her up, and so happy that started. I really didn't have high hopes of it being so cold, but yeah, I'm going to scrape out as well, and then that gives us a... Normally fills up, the reception pit fills up every week or so, so we have to blow it out every week. I can hardly feel my cheeks. But I thought it looked nearly full, and if it's -4 tonight, you might not fall out in that little hole. So best to just get it blown out now whilst I know it's not frozen. So right, I'm going to get scraped out. Nearly, Dad's just finishing up with the gritter, the Gator gritter, as I'm going to call it. He's nearly finished with that. Just wiring it up a bit better. But we just really want to see if it works, because we didn't actually know. We bought it out of a sale for 50 quid. So yeah, it works. I'm probably just going to go and do the main lane, because the council don't do it for us, and I want to get to work, and the tanker, I want him to come pick my milk up. So yeah, I think it's only right if we grit the lane. So the Gator gritter, she works. We just think this salt is a bit, I don't know, too damp maybe. You know, I don't really know if it's supposed to clump together like that. Because there's different types, there's like this type, and then there's like a white type, which is obviously like a bit finer. But she works a treat on the front. You can see when it is working. And yeah, we're quite happy with the whole thing. That it actually works, so just need to get some good salt for it. But yeah, like I say, I don't think... Spinning there, and that's like a vibrating plate to shake it down. And then the auger, we've got the auger in here on a button. Oh, it seems to be working. I don't know, maybe the salt was just sat in there for too long before we actually got it properly running. But I've got like the driveway done, which is the main thing, so yeah, quite happy with that. Yeah, so we're nearly finished now. We did start milking a touch later, probably about 4:45ish. Normally start at 3:30, but yeah, nearly finished now, and yeah, put a bit of salt around the collecting yard and the front yard of the parlour, because it's going to -4 tonight. So yeah, these are preparations for this cold weather. So yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed the video. There we go, number 2, snow preparations, snow days off. God, I'm so cringy. Yeah. And hope you like the Gator gritter. Looks pretty good. Perhaps a thumbnail right there. Happy with the milk recording as well, so glad I got that done. So yeah, I'm gonna go because I'm dragging this out for way too long. So goodbye, like, subscribe. See you in the next one.